Finnley's adorable reaction to Kylie Kelce talking about Travis Kelce's sweet gesture towards Taylor Swift. On Saturday, May 24, a tender yet meaningful moment took place on the latest episode of the Not Gonna Lie podcast, where Kylie Kelce, wife of former Philadelphia Eagles center Jason Kelce, appeared with her youngest daughter Finnley to share a sweet story about the relationship that has the whole of America interested in. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, known for being a family-loving and down-to-earth person, Kylie often brings to the show stories close to her daily life. But this time, what moved fans the most was not just the story she told, but also the way her daughter Finnley unexpectedly reacted, or rather didn't react, to the emotional episode about her famous uncle. Every time Travis and Taylor were mentioned, Finnley would just sit there and listen. The episode was filmed on a Saturday morning in the cozy studio at Kelce's home in Haverford, Pennsylvania. Kylie was wearing a light blue sweater and a blue-green baseball cap, holding baby Finnley, who was in the clingy phase and prone to tantrums when not comforted, but when the microphone came on, Kylie began talking about the family's recent trip to Florida, where she got to witness some of the most memorable, casual moments between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. "We had just finished practicing and we were all sweating," Kylie said. Taylor was standing in the back of the SUV, wiping her forehead. And Travis, instead of rushing into the car or rushing to talk to someone, came around, grabbed a towel from the back seat, walked over, and gently wiped her forehead. No words. No phone calls. Just presence. At that moment, little Finnley, who had been whining for her mom before filming, suddenly stopped crying. Kylie laughed at the mention of that detail. "I was like, what? Finnley? Are you asleep?" Kylie looked down and saw the little girl with her eyes wide open, her hands clutching her mother's collar, silently listening. Maybe she felt something, maybe love. A small action, a big feeling. The story that Kylie shared was not dramatic. But it was that simplicity that moved the online community. The accompanying photo from an amateur photographer in Florida captured the moment Travis stood next to Taylor in the back of the car. He leaned toward her with a caring gaze, while Taylor rested her hands on her hips, looking tired after the workout but still natural and comfortable with her lover. "I have never seen Travis so gentle with anyone," Kylie continued. "Not the pop idol and famous athlete kind. Just a guy who loves his girl." Jason Kelce walked into the studio at the right moment. About 20 minutes after Kylie finished telling the story, Jason Kelce suddenly walked into the studio with a cup of coffee in his hand. He stopped when he saw Finnley lying obediently in her mother's arms, eyes half closed. "What is this? Travis telling you a bedtime story?" Jason joked. Kylie laughed and nodded. "No, I just told you about the sweet moment between your brother and Taylor." Jason raised his eyebrows. "So it's officially accepted by Finnley. He should feel honored." The entire crew in the studio laughed loudly. The atmosphere was as light and warm as the story they were telling. Fans were moved. As soon as the podcast aired, fans flooded the comments section across platforms. "I burst into tears because I pictured that moment. No words needed, just a small act of care amidst great love. Finnley represents us, silently listening and feeling the real love. Taylor and Travis are truly a dream couple."